let f be the function defined above. For what value of k is f continuous at x equals 2? So what we need to do is find out what value of k we need to make this piecewise function continuous at 2. And continuous just means we can draw the graph without lifting our pencil, which means no holes and jumps in the graph. And right away we can see that there is a hole in this graph, because we see that the numerator and denominator of f of x has x minus 2 in both the numerator and denominator. And since we can cancel these out, this means that there's a hole in our graph at x equals 2. So let's see what f of x looks like in the first quadrant. So after we cancel out x minus 2, this function just evaluates to 2x plus 1 when x is not equal to 2, and a value of k for f of x when x equals 2, because we just cancel out the x minus 2. So this just becomes a straight line. But there's a hole at k at a x value of 2, because when we plug in x equals 2, it cancels out in the numerator and the denominator. But otherwise, this function is just a line, but it has a hole here. And we need to find the value of k so that we can plug in this hole. Because if we can plug in this hole with a value of k using this piecewise function, then we can draw this graph without lifting our pencil, and that makes the graph continuous because there will no longer be a hole or a jump. So what we need to do is find out what the value of the function was approaching from the left and the right of x equals 2. So to do that, we can just plug in a value of 2 into the line. So when x is not equal to, the graph of this function looks like the line y equals 2x plus 1, because we just eliminated out this x minus 2. So in order for it to be continuous there, we need to know what the value of this function would have been at an x value of 2. So let's find the y value at x equals 2 by plugging in 2 into the linear equation. So 2 times x, which is just 2, plus 1. So y equals 4 plus 1, which equals 5. So that means as we're approaching x value of 2 from the left and the right, the linear equation was approaching a y value of 5. So in order for us to plug in this hole with a value of k for when x equals 2, we need f of x to equal 5 at an x value of 2. So that means k must equal 5 for f of x when x equals 2, for f to be continuous. So the correct answer is E.